Hello, everyone. I hope you are doing well. I'm very glad here to be with you to share my workshop on getting prepared for the unknown, engaging activities for a very first contact with English classes. But before starting and talking about the aims of my workshop, I would like first to introduce myself. My name is Hussein Kasiras. I'm from Morocco. I've been teaching and training for more than 13 years. A Cambridge certified trainer, and also the international or Rabat International Conference president. Okay, so we organize conferences here in Morocco. So I've got two master degrees, MBA from Cardiff University and Master of Education from Mohammed Fifth University. So I really enjoy both teaching and training. Teachers or trainees in general, okay, and we love to change lives and to create positive learning environment for both for students and teachers as well. So as you see here, this is my workshop about get prepared for the unknown, engage in activities for a very first contact with English classes. And as you may know that all the time, the beginning, the first contact is a bit hard, is a bit difficult, okay, for both teachers and learners. Okay, so let me move on to the next slide to explain more the objectives of my workshop. These are the aims. Number one, we are going to see what are the 21st century skills. And next, fun, engaging games. Then we are going to put these into action. We are going to implement its classroom application. And at the end, conclusion or some recommendations. All right, so the first question that I would like to ask everyone here, what are the 21st century skills? And many people talk today about helping learners to acquire the 20 or to learn or to be equipped with the 21st century skills. And basically here I would like to focus on 4 C's. Okay, these are the 4 C's. Number one, communication, critical thinking, creativity, and collaboration. So the games I'm going to use in this workshop, the aim of these games is to promote communication, to improve students' critical thinking, to help students be creative, and the most important is collaboration and not competition. All right, so here, fun games and 21st century skills. So the aim or the objectives of my games are number one, to promote students' critical thinking. How? By finding solutions to problems. Number two, to help learners to collaborate more than compete. Okay, so working in groups for one common goal. And number three, another C, another 21st century skill is communication, because we do believe that language as a means of communication. Communicative language teaching says that language is a means of communication. So we have to help our learners to communicate using the language. So here we are talking about how to convey ideas, how to express yourself. And the last one, which is the most important, is we want to help our students to be creative, thinking outside the box. Okay, next. Now, first, what do we mean by fun, engaging activity in EFL classes? Many people talk, or many novice teachers say, fun, engaging activity, there is fun. But do you think there is only fun? So the most important when you are using games, there must be at least 3 elements. Number one, there must be a purpose behind this game. Why? To promote collaboration, to enhance critical thinking, to review, to practice, etc. So the purpose. Number two, there must be learning. So we are going to use the game for learning, for meaningful purposes. And the last element is that we have to add some fun. So fun, learning, and purpose. Good. Another question is, why do teachers use fun, engaging games in EFL classes? And there are many reasons why teachers opt for using games in their classes. And of course, one of them is, number one, it's a welcome break. It's like a break. Students feel bored. It's a kind of routine activities, the same way you teach all the time. So now Yeah, it's a break for them to enjoy. And number two, motivation. We use games to motivate, to engage our learners, to build interest, for example. Number four is self-esteem. When we use games in the classroom, we create a fun learning environment. And how the students feel, they feel happy, they feel relaxed. So we increase their self-esteem. This is also very important. And here, interaction, communication. So we use games for students to interact, to communicate, to practice the language, to produce the language. Okay, good. Another question about using games is how, the way. Very important, because sometimes you think about a very interesting game to use it in your class, but at the end, there is only noise, disorder. So the most important before using it, you should know how to use it. And here, I would like to focus more, number one, on you have to start with your objectives. Clarify your objectives, learning plus fun, not just for fun, but fun is the means. And behind that means is there is learning. Number two, please, when you are using games, students are over motivated. Sometimes they may not listen to you. No, teacher, I'm the winner. No, teacher, he was cheating. And you say, please keep quiet. No. So please, from the very beginning, give clear instructions. The rule of the game, how much time for it? Is it 5 minutes, 10 minutes? The mode of work, are they going to work in pairs, in groups, individually, etc. Okay. And number three, it's about modeling. I would prefer not to explain, but demonstrate, especially if you are teaching beginners. You see, they don't have a good command of English. Okay, so it's better to invite two students to model it, to demonstrate, then you can explain. And as the Chinese proverb says, don't give me a fish, but teach me how to fish. All right. And number four, it's my favorite, is the magic hand or high five or give me five. It's one of the best classroom management tools that I use when when there is noise or disorder or etc. Okay. So here, give me five. You have to teach your learners before using games. Number one, the first finger stands for eyes on the speaker. Number two, ears are listening. Number three, lips are zipped. Number four, hands and feet are still like this. And the last one, the mind is focused. So instead of saying keep quiet, don't talk a lot, you are making noise, they may not listen to you. But when you teach them the magic hand, when you raise your hand like this, you will see that every student is keeping quiet. All right, great. Now, when to use fun games in EFE classes? It's very important. Some teachers may prefer as warm-up activities, icebreakers, or before presenting a certain structure or material. Other teachers may prefer to use them after they present. It's a kind of practice. While others, and the majority here, I would say, for teachers, they use them as a review at the end of the lesson. So it's up to you. You can use them before, after, or as a review of the material. Great. Now, the most important part, now let's practice. Let's see how these games can promote the 21st century skills, such as communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity. So here, I would like to use only 4 games. Number one, Couscous. It's my game. I call it Couscous game. It's a kind of star game or cloud game, somehow similar. Number two, listen and draw. Number three, the Maestro. It's my game that I created by myself. And number four is Kahoot, because I believe that we teach teenagers, okay, or adults, and the majority of them belong to internet generation. So we have to include both offline, online, board games, etc. So let's get started. Now, when I start, I ask my learners, what's this? And I'm sure Moroccans know that it's couscous. It's a couscous meal, or it's a couscous dish. And basically we eat couscous on Friday, every Friday, and we sit together in a circle, or like a circle here, and we eat together. And here, something very important, when you meet your students the first time, it's better to introduce yourself interactively, because traditionally what do we do? We say, I am Hussein, I am a teacher, I've been teaching English for 13 years. Okay, something that it's there is no interaction between you as a teacher and your learners. Now, something interesting about Couscous Game is that when a foreigner, if a British guest coming to Morocco the first time, we as Moroccans, we are going to serve him or her couscous dish or couscous meal. Now, I put myself as the guest, and the family members are the students, because the first time I'm going to meet my students, I'm the foreigner, I'm the guest. So I'm going to draw a circle like this couscous dish, and students should try to guess the words, because every word there stands for me. And here we have the typical Moroccan couscous is with 7 vegetables, because we have couscous with fish, we have couscous with meat, we have couscous with chicken, we have couscous with milk, but the typical one is couscous with 7 vegetables. So each vegetable stands for something about my life. So let me explain more here. The couscous game is used to enhance, number one, students' communication, students' collaboration, students' guessing skills. Okay. And here you will see that there will be interaction between me and learners. There will be collaboration between students themselves. And here something very important is about guessing, prediction. From the circle, and the words are in the circle, students are going to predict something about me. Let's see here. So how many words? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we say the typical Moroccan couscous with 7 vegetables. So each word or each vegetable stands for one word about me. I'm going to tell my students now, can you ask me questions? And the answer is there. They may say, teacher, what's your favorite color? I said, oh, my favorite color is blue. Very good. And I cross blue. I give chocolate to the first one to answer. Teacher, what's your favorite hobby? Yeah, I like soccer. Very good. I cross soccer. Teacher, what's your favorite city? Yeah, Barcelona is my favorite. Teacher, what do you like to eat? I like to eat pizza. Teacher, how many children do you have? 4? No, it's not correct. Another one, what do you think? Teacher, how many siblings? Excellent. Brother, 3 brothers, 1 sister. Teacher, what's your name? Very good. My name is Hussein. Teacher, what's the name of your book? Yeah, I wrote a book and the name is Bag Preparation. So as you see here, there is interaction between me and learners. Now, once I finish introducing myself interactively and encouraging communication, collaboration, etc., now I tell students to work in pairs and to draw a circle like couscous meal or couscous dish, and they have to write 7 words about themselves. After 2 minutes, they have to stand up, they have to switch the couscous game and to predict, to ask questions. And we go back here and you see that the couscous game is used to enhance communication. They will participate. Ask, answer, answer, ask. Collaboration, working together, or they may work in groups. And the most important is guessing. They will guess from the words something related to their life. Okay, great. Now, the next one that I would like to use here and to promote one of the 21st century skills is listen and draw game. And as you see here, this picture, these are my trainees that I did with them and also my students, okay? I'm going to explain what do we mean by listen and draw. So look here, number 1, you have to divide the class into 2 groups if you have a small class. If you have a large class, you can divide them into 4 or 5 groups. Ask 1 student for each group to leave the room. They have to leave the room, okay? And number 3, as a teacher, you draw a story on the board for the whole class to see. I'm going to draw a story, and at the same time, I'm going to explain what the story is about, telling a story. After 3 minutes, I will invite the 2 students to come back, okay? Number 5, they should listen to the group and draw at the same time. So the groups are going to tell the story, and the two representatives are going to listen and to draw the story, the same story. Number 6, the first to finish drawing is the winner. And you will see there is lots of fun. Okay, motivation, collaboration, etc. So let's see here. So listen and draw game improves students' active listening, because the two representatives are going to leave the classroom, and they go back and they listen to the groups. And before that, I modeled the game. I draw the story on the board and I tell them about the story. So the whole groups were listening. Okay, so active listening. Number 2, students' creativity. Yeah, we are improving students to be creative. They are going to create, to be creative in narrating or in telling a good story. And the two representatives, they should be creative in drawing the story. Number 3, students' collaboration. Of course, they are going to work in groups to collaborate to help their representatives. And number 4 is students' critical thinking. We are here also improving students to think critically about the game, about the purpose behind this game, etc. Okay, next. This is my game. I called it Maestro game, and this is one of the most figures singers, but basically this is a band, and this is the leader of the band. Okay, it's a traditional Moroccan band, and I call this Maestro game. Why? Because students are going to work in groups, and the maestro is going to sing, and the other members are going to repeat after him or her. So let's explain. In the beginning, I give some worksheets like this one, and I model it. I tell my students, now I'm going to read this song, and after that, you repeat after me. At the beginning, or in the beginning, I'm not going to sing. I'm just going to say up, 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 because I'm going to use my body language. Up, 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 clap your hands. Sing with us for Morocco. Oh, my beloved country, oh, my beloved country. Morocco, Morocco. On my right, all the day. On my left, all the night. Oh, my beloved country, oh, my beloved country. Morocco, Morocco. Then I'm going to sing. Now I'm going to play the role of the maestro. And they have to follow me, to repeat after me. For example, I'm going to say, when I do like this, you should repeat. Up, 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 clap your hands, sing with us for Morocco. Up, 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 clap your hands, sing with us for Morocco. Oh, my beloved country, oh, my beloved country, Morocco, Morocco. Repeat. Oh, my beloved country, oh, my beloved country, Morocco, Morocco. On my right all the day, on my left all the night, on my right all the day, on my left all the night. They repeat, on my right all the day, on my left all the night. Oh, my beloved country, oh, my beloved country, Morocco, Morocco. They have to repeat, oh, my beloved country, oh, my beloved country, Morocco, Morocco. Great. So here, I played the Maestro game. I modeled the game. Now, I'm going to move to practice. I'm going to tell my students now, I want you to change the underlined words to compose a new song. For example, up, 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 clap your hands. Now sing, you have to change, you have to modify with us. For Morocco, oh my beloved country, oh my, they have to change this one, beloved country. Yeah, oh my beloved country, yeah, they have to modify it. Morocco must be changed. Morocco, right, day, left, night, beloved country, Morocco, Morocco. Yes, when I do it with my students, they really come up with wonderful songs, new songs. Like for example, here sing, they may say dance for Morocco, for England, for America, for my family, oh my beloved country, oh my beloved, oh my beautiful family, oh my beautiful city. Okay, Morocco, America, Canada, Vietnam, okay, on my right, on my heart, or on my, etc. So they have to change, to modify. And now I would like to share with you, what my students did before when I played this game. So let me stop sharing first the slides, and then we move to the, just one second, to share with you the video, just to have an idea about this one, sorry, about what words, students changed and modified when they played Maestro game. Just one second, please. Okay. All right. All right, so let me share with you the video, and just to have an idea about how my students, okay, performed the game. It was really, really very interesting, yeah. Okay, so here you go. Jump up, 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 clap your hands. Up, 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 clap your hands. Jump with us for our school. Jump with us for our school. Oh, my lovely school. Oh, my lovely school. Oh, my lovely school. Oh, my lovely school. Our school, our school. Our school, our school. In my heart, in my head. In my heart, in my head. Oh, our school. Oh, our school. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Jump with us to our school. Jump with us to our school. Okay. Great. So as you see here, the students modified the words and they come up with a wonderful song. There were motivation, collaboration, helping each other, etc. All right, great. So let me share again the slides. And as you see here, the purpose of this game is, number one, to improve students' creativity. They become creative. Composing a new song. Number two, collaboration, because they are working together, and here we are helping them. That collaboration is very important. Two minds are better than one. And of course, at the end, there is communication, singing, interacting, having fun. Great. Let's move on to the next one. The next one is Kahoot Game. And it's an online platform. It's very important to use online platforms or online games in your classes, because as I said in the very beginning, you are teaching students who belong to internet generation. So using the board all the time, it's boring. So to motivate, to build interest, to keep them engaged, yeah, we have to use some games, especially online games. Okay, so Kahoot Game, it's a kind of here students are going to work in groups, and each group should have only one smartphone. Okay, And then you can design any activity you would like to use with your students. You can use it as a review or as a presenting the lesson, or after presenting, it means practice stage, etc. So let me show you here another video, but before you watch the video, I would like you to choose the right answer. So here, watching the video, so the purpose of the game, I mean Kahoot game, is it to review or to practice or to explain? Number two, the teacher and students' participations. Are we here talking about high TTT? I mean, teachers' talking time is high, or low STT? Students' talking time is low, or high STT? Students' talking time is high. So when you watch the video, you can see which one is talking a lot, the teacher or the students who are talking, participating so much. Learning environment, what do you think? Is it positive, fun, or both? And number four, which skill or skills? So which skill does the game aim to improve? Does it aim to improve collaboration, competition, or both? Okay, so let me share with you the video again, but just 1 second, please, to share the video. All right. So here you go.
Today we are going to play a game, and the name of the game is Kahoot. So students are going to work in groups of 4 or 5. They compete to find the right answer. Today we are going to play a game, and the name of the game is Kahoot. So students are going to work in groups of 4 or 5. They compete to find the right answer. Shall we start? Yes. Okay. Kahoot. And the game is going to be about the simple pass. Okay. So let's start. Yes. So the first one. So this is number 1. Okay, so students are engaged to find the right answer. They have their mobile phones or smartphones. They are going to click on the right answer. Good. Good. Bouchaiba. Oh, Rabat, Chimera, Fez, Tangier. What is Bouchaiba group? Okay, good. Rabat, good. Chimera, that's nice. And Fez, Tangier, good. Good. The right answer is the Stadi. Wow. Chimera. Rabat. Fez. Tangier. Yes. It's working now? All right. Yes, and as you see, students are very engaged when we play games in the classroom, but these games are for learning. Okay. Let's see. Good, Rabat. Yes, next. Okay. Very good job. Yes, next.
So as you see here, and these are the questions that you should answer. So what's the purpose of the game? Is it to review, to practice, or to explain? Basically, this game was a kind of reviewing. At the end of the lesson, the teacher reviewed the simple past, okay, using a game, okay. And here, number 2, teacher and students' participations. You may see that students talking time was higher than teacher talking time because they were collaborating, working together, communicating, okay. And the learning environment, positive, fun, or both? Yeah, both. There is fun, motivation, and very positive learning environment. And number 4, which skill does the game aim to improve? And here is collaboration, competition, or both. In my classes, I all the time say collaboration is better than competition. And one of the 21st century skills is collaboration and not competition. So we can compete, but for fair play. We can compete for learning, okay? But the most important is collaboration. All right, great. Yeah, so as a conclusion, I would like to say here that never forget, once using fun, engaging activities in EFL classes, to ask and answer the following questions. Number 1, what game to use? Offline games, online games, board games, hot seats games. There are different types of games, okay? Now, how to use them? Okay, the way, it's very important. When? Before, during, after, etc. And the most important is the why, the purpose. To improve which skills exactly? Are you using the game to improve communication skills, collaboration skills, critical thinking skills, etc.? So these are 4 games that I used here to promote the 21st century skills in EFL classes. And these are some useful websites for everyone to use here. I'm going to share them with you. And thank you.